7 ways a married woman's greeting reveals her attraction to you. Stoicism, old Stoic wisdom. Have you ever found yourself questioning a married woman's greeting? What if I told you that the way she greets you, those first few moments of interaction, could reveal much more than you think? Let me tell you a quick story. A while back, I was at a social event and I started talking to this married woman. Her greeting was warm, accompanied by a smile that lingered just a bit longer than usual. She maintained eye contact and even touched my arm lightly. When she found something funny in our conversation, at first I wondered, is she just being friendly, or is there something more to this? I spent days replaying the scene in my mind, trying to decipher the true meaning behind her actions. Was she simply being polite, or was there a deeper, more subtle interest at play? It left me feeling perplexed and honestly a little unsure of myself. But here's what that moment taught me. A married woman's greeting can speak volumes about her feelings if you know what to look for. Once you recognize these signs, you'll never have to guess again. That's why I made this video. Today I'm sharing 7 subtle ways a married woman's greeting can reveal her attraction to you. These aren't mere assumptions. They are grounded in modern psychology and timeless Stoic wisdom. The Stoics believed that actions speak louder than words. As Marcus Aurelius wisely put it, what we do now echoes in eternity. So, if you've ever wondered, does she like me, or question the meaning behind her greeting? This is the video for you. Stay with me, because by the end, you'll have the insights to read her behavior with clarity and understand her true feelings. Let's explore these signs together. Way 1, she maintains prolonged eye contact. Let's start with the first way. She maintains prolonged eye contact. When a married woman is attracted to you, one of the clearest signs is how she holds your gaze. It's not a mere fleeting glance, but a prolonged, deliberate connection that lingers in the air between you. Eye contact, from a psychological standpoint, is one of the most potent forms of nonverbal communication we have. It's our way of connecting deeply with another person. Often it's the first thing we notice in a conversation, and it holds great power in Stoicism. We are taught to observe the present moment fully and with clarity. And eye contact is a tool that does just that. Seneca, the great Stoic philosopher, once said the eyes are the windows to the soul, emphasizing that when someone meets your gaze, they are letting you peer into their true essence, free from masks or pretensions. So when she holds eye contact longer than usual, it signals more than just her attention. It signals that she is open, present, and fully engaged with you. At a deeper level, it's an invitation to truly see her unguarded. And it's her way of expressing vulnerability. In Stoic thought, vulnerability is crucial for building trust and emotional connection. When she looks into your eyes, she's offering you a silent yet powerful message. I trust you. She's allowing herself to be seen for who she really is, revealing her inner self unmasked and unfiltered. This act of vulnerability, when taken in the context of Stoic wisdom, becomes a form of courage. It shows strength in her openness, and it's a powerful indicator of her attraction to you. Trust, after all, is built in the moments when we are willing to expose our true selves. And her eye contact is one of the most honest and direct ways she can communicate this. So when a woman holds eye contact with you, understand that it's more than just a glance. It's a message of trust, presence, and a desire for deeper emotional connection. Remember, as the Stoics would have us know, the eyes reveal what words cannot, and the simple act is one of the most profound ways. She's telling you that she's attracted to you. Wait, too, she smiles genuinely. Next up we have, she smiles genuinely. When a woman truly feels drawn to someone, her smile becomes more than just a courteous gesture. It transforms into something warm, real and inviting. It's not just a quick superficial flash of teeth, but rather a smile that radiates through her eyes, lighting up her entire face. This kind of smile is an indication that she feels at ease and enjoys your presence. Psychologically, a genuine smile reflects positive emotions and a subconscious desire to connect. It signals that she is comfortable around you and on some level is attracted to your energy. She's not simply being polite or adhering to societal norms. Her smile reveals a deeper, more meaningful connection that goes beyond the surface. In the context of Stoic wisdom, this smile can be seen as a reflection of inner peace and emotional balance. The Stoics believed that our inner state shapes our external behavior. And when a woman smiles genuinely, she's demonstrating that her thoughts are aligned with positivity and contentment. As Marcus Aurelius, one of the most revered Stoic philosophers, wisely said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." When a married woman smiles at you in such a way, it's a reflection of her mental clarity and calmness. She's projecting a sense of well-being, showing that her inner world is at peace and that she finds joy in your company. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, where distractions and stress are ever present, such a smile is a rare gift, a reminder of how the simplest expressions of warmth can be deeply revealing if you're paying attention. You'll notice that her smile is an indicator of something more profound: her comfort, her attraction, and her positive mindset. So the next time you catch a woman offering you that genuine, unforced smile, remember that it's more than just a sign of friendliness. It's a reflection of her attraction, grounded in her peaceful inner state. If this video touches you, please give us a compliment. Or if you don't know what to say, you can simply comment, "Great." That is a great encouragement for us. Way 3, she initiates physical contact. In the realm of relationships, particularly when navigating the dynamics between a married woman and a man, physical contact is one of the most telling signals of attraction. A simple, seemingly casual gesture, like a light touch on your arm, or a hug that lingers just a fraction longer than expected, can reveal a great deal about her feelings toward you. Stoic wisdom teaches us that body language is an undeniable form of communication, and we must remain aware and perceptive to its subtleties. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." And similarly, a woman's physical gestures reflect her deeper, often unspoken emotions. When she places her hand on your arm during a conversation, or brushes against you while passing, it's not just physical proximity. It's a silent subconscious message that speaks to an unconscious longing for closeness. These moments are never random. Think about a social event where she greets you with a hug that lingers a little longer, or she holds your gaze for a beat, longer than what would be considered normal. It may seem like a mere moment, but in reality, these small actions can speak louder than words ever could. This is not about misinterpreting every touch, but understanding the context and what those gestures may imply. Be aware, for these signals often carry more meaning than a simple greeting, revealing a desire for intimacy beyond the platonic. The Stoics valued awareness, wisdom, and restraint. So it is crucial to approach these moments with clarity and integrity. In modern life, we too must cultivate the ability to read such signs with discernment, knowing when to act and when to step back. True mastery in relationships comes from understanding these nuances, knowing how to respond without overstepping boundaries. Remember, true power comes from not just recognizing these signs, but from holding the strength to respond in a way that aligns with your values. So next time you feel that subtle touch or a lingering hug, don't be quick to dismiss it. Take a moment to reflect and consider what it truly means. Are you ready to rise above the surface and truly understand the depth of her attraction? Acknowledge the gesture, respect the energy, and always remain in control of your response. This is the way of the Stoic: composed, insightful and powerful. Keep your focus on the bigger picture and respond with unwavering strength. Comment below with your thoughts, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into understanding human behavior through the lens of Stoic wisdom. Your journey towards mastery in relationships begins here. Way 4, she compliments you. Let's dive into the 4th sign. When she compliments you, compliments are like little gifts. Compliments, as we all know, can be powerful tools that uplift our spirits, boost our self-esteem, and make us feel appreciated. In Stoic philosophy, the wise and restrained individual understands the importance of receiving praise with humility. But when a compliment comes from a married woman, especially one who is deliberate in her words, it should not be ignored. A compliment about your appearance, your achievements, or your personality is not simply a polite comment. It's a deeper form of communication that expresses admiration, even desire. According to the ancient Stoic philosopher Seneca, a man's worth is measured by what he is, not by what he's called there for. When a woman compliments you, it speaks volumes about her perception of you, and it is important to acknowledge this without becoming overly flattered or distracted. Her compliment might be about how well you carry yourself in a particular situation, or how your confidence and demeanor make an impression. These aren't just idle words. They come from a place of genuine appreciation and perhaps deeper feelings. The warmth in her voice, the sincerity in her tone, and the specificity of her words can reveal much more than a simple compliment. They might be revealing a silent desire, a longing that transcends polite social interaction. In the realm of Stoic wisdom, such moments are opportunities for self-reflection. A compliment from a married woman is not an invitation to act impulsively or without thought, but rather an opportunity to maintain composure and respond with poise, showing your strength and restraint. Remember the Stoic teaching from Epictetus: we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. This is a moment to listen to her words carefully and interpret her true meaning. It's not just about what is said, but how it is said and the circumstances surrounding it. The compliment could very well be a simple expression of respect and admiration, or it might be a sign of deeper feelings. Whatever the case, take it in stride, reflecting on your own emotional control and responses. Acknowledge her words with grace, and don't let them alter your inner peace. Stay grounded in your Stoic philosophy, but also be mindful of the dynamics at play. We can all learn to master our emotions and remain steadfast in the face of temptation. So how do you interpret a compliment from a married woman? What do you think her words truly mean? I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Your insights could provide valuable perspective to others navigating similar situations. Way 5, she asks personal questions. When a married woman begins to ask you personal questions, questions that go beyond the casual "how are you?" and dip into the intimate corners of your life, it's no longer just friendly conversation. This moment should raise your awareness, not your ego. You see, a woman who is emotionally committed elsewhere rarely ventures into such territory unless something deeper is stirring beneath the surface. These aren't questions asked out of politeness. They're questions that seek to know you, your routines, your regrets, your hopes, and even your hidden pains. In Stoic wisdom, this is where discernment becomes your sword and shield. Epictetus once said, "It is not things themselves that disturb us, but our opinions about them. So rather than react with assumption or pride, reflect, why is she curious about you? What is the emotional intention behind her questions? Are you being pulled into a narrative that doesn't belong to you?" Personal inquiries may seem innocent, but when repeated and emotionally charged, they often signal a desire for connection that goes beyond what is appropriate. And here's where your self-mastery is tested. You must remain rooted, not swayed. A Stoic man understands that just because someone opens a door doesn't mean he has to walk through it. This is where emotional clarity is power. Her interest may be genuine, and she may even be searching for something missing in her own life. But that is her journey, not yours to solve. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." In modern terms, this means you must not mirror emotional confusion with your own. Your calm presence, your ability to listen without falling, is what sets you apart. Use her questions as a mirror to observe yourself. Are you tempted to lean in, to share more than you should? That's when you remind yourself that silence is strength, and mystery is more powerful than full disclosure. In real life, men often confuse attention with affection, and curiosity with commitment. Don't fall for that trap. Protect your energy. Ask yourself, what part of me is responding to her curiosity? My wisdom or my ego? A man grounded in Stoicism walks with quiet confidence, knowing that not every invitation requires a response. So if you've encountered a woman like this, take it as a test of your restraint. Let her questions reveal her state, not change yours. Remember, wisdom isn't just in knowing what to say. It's in knowing when not to answer. Do you agree with me? If you agree, please comment, "I agree." Way 7, she creates opportunities to be near you. Finally, let's talk about the 7th and final sign. When she creates opportunities to be near you, in a world full of casual interactions and surface-level conversations, this behavior stands out like a quiet whisper in a noisy room. When a married woman subtly finds ways to position herself in your proximity, lingers longer than necessary, or even engineers seemingly coincidental moments for your paths to cross, you are witnessing something more intentional than mere politeness. This isn't just about friendliness, it's about presence, the kind that Stoic philosophers once spoke of, when they warned men to be alert to what is said and unsaid, to recognize not just the wind on your face, but also the direction it's blowing from. In modern life, this behavior can manifest in shared routines. Showing up where she knows you'll be, joining conversations that don't require her input, or volunteering for the same work or social tasks as you. It's subtle, but it's not random. However, this is not a call for indulgence. It's a call for wisdom. The Stoics believed in the mastery of one's desires, not their suppression, but their understanding. So when a woman who is not yours begins orbiting your space, your response should not be to immediately return the signal, but to become even more aware of yourself. Your thoughts, your emotions, your intentions. This is where you must anchor yourself in reason. What am I feeling? Is this admiration or temptation? Would acting on this bring strength or chaos into my life? The old Stoics, like Epictetus and Seneca, taught that a wise man does not blame others for what he experiences, nor does he allow his peace to be stolen by flattery or temptation. So when she creates chances to be near you, recognize the moment, but do not be swept away by it. See it as a test of your inner fortitude. In today's world, filled with distractions and temptations, The ability to remain grounded and detached from desires that do not serve your higher values is the mark of a true man of discipline. Use these moments as a mirror. What does her action reveal? Not just about her, but about you. And in that reflection, choose dignity over desire, stillness over reaction, because in the end, it's not just about reading signs. It's about reading yourself. That is the Stoic path: to see clearly, act wisely, and remain unshaken in the presence of anything that could stir the soul off course. I appreciate you being here today, my friend. Understanding subtle signs like how a married woman greets you can reveal more than words ever will. But here's the truth. Wisdom is not about reacting. It's about recognizing and staying in control. That's the old Stoic way. It's not just about knowing what a look or a smile means. It's about how you choose to respond. So here's my sincere advice to you. Observe without attachment and never let someone's attention, no matter how flattering, pull you away from your values or your peace. A Stoic man stands tall, stays calm, and never gets lost in temptation. If you've experienced these signs before, or if you've ever had to read between the lines of someone's greeting, share your thoughts in the comments. I'd really like to hear your perspective. Thanks again for watching. Stay strong, stay wise. And as always, keep walking the Stoic path.